At Room to Room, there's no need to wait. Black Friday deals are going on now.
Dual power sofa only $8.99, plus Lazy Boy recliner starting at only $3.99.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Here's what you need to know to get you out the door this morning. One, it is chilly out there. If you have not stepped out the door, I encourage you to step out the door and go start your car, because it is definitely a morning you're going to want to get out and about a little bit earlier to make sure things are warmed up enough for you. So yeah, cold next few mornings, cold this morning, cold even colder tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Another thing is we are going to be warming up. So after tomorrow morning, the trend does go upwards. So that's some good news. Not as frigid and cold. Those conditions not going to be sticking around for too long. And also looking at a dry work week ahead. So if you got any plans, aside from the pretty cold conditions we're dealing with right now, you're going to be good to go. Current alerts across the area. We are seeing a freeze warning for a majority of our counties right now, from the Delta up to the southern half of our area, all of our Alabama counties. Here's the thing. Even if you aren't included in this, you can consider yourself in what's called a freeze warning. The National Weather Service in Memphis doesn't have this issued for all of its counties, but no matter where you are, we're all seeing conditions that will cause that freeze warning to occur and for a hard freeze across the area. Take a look at your temperatures right now. Let's start off region wide. That cold air has made it down to the south, y'all. So even if you're traveling south, it's cold out there. 20s in our area, a little bit warmer in the 30s, 35 in Jackson, 33 in Meridian, 37 in Hattiesburg, even 31 over in Birmingham. So that cold air, again, has made it 20s across the board if you go further off to the north. Talking about closer to home, we're in the 20s as well. 28 in Bruce, 28 in Houston. I mean, 20s is enough, guys, right? It's cold out there. I don't really have to tell you much else, but make sure to grab the coat. 29 in Grenada, 30s in the Delta, 31 in Cleveland and Greenwood. Here's the thing. A lot of us in the 20s, we're seeing a northerly wind at play about 10 miles an hour, making for your feels like or your windshield temperatures to be even colder. So even though you're seeing 20s, you could be feeling like the teens from Marshall County to Alcorn and Prentiss County, feeling even colder than 20 degrees. A lot of us feeling like the lower 20s out there. So it's just downright cold this morning. It's you need the coat, the kids need the coat, and you're going to want to start your car early again if you can. Here's a look at Mississippi Live radar this morning, not tracking anything. There was a chance of a flurry for some of us in the southeast, but some of us doesn't really count North Mississippi. We weren't really getting in on it. Northwest Tennessee, yeah, I could have seen maybe a flurry or two this morning, not here in North Mississippi. And even if we did, it'd be flurries, no worries, nothing to slow you down or not enough to stick around at all. Here's a live look over in Macon. Nice conditions here. Beautiful ongoing sunrise. Again, the sun is going to rise. We're seeing a lot of sunshine. That's one thing that's going to help us out today, aside from these cooler conditions. Temperatures near freezing there. Overall, lots of sunshine no matter where you are. Take a look at this from Macon over into Mabin. Beautiful conditions there as well. Temperatures in the upper 20s in Mabin. Beautiful sunshine ongoing. Nice sunrise. But if you're looking outside, don't let it fool you. As you step out, it is definitely chilly out there. Over your first 12 hours ahead, we'll see temperatures sticking in the 20s through your 7 o'clock hour, eventually getting into the upper 30s by 10. And then we're only getting into the 40s today, y'all. So it's definitely more of a winter-like day out there for your Monday. You're going to need the coat all day long. Look at this northerly wind, north to northwest wind, around 10 to 15 miles an hour throughout your entire day. That's going to make conditions feel even colder than the 40s, even colder than the temperature you're seeing. So that's why I say, yeah, more like of a winter-like day, and definitely going to still need the coat. Here's a look overall at those flurries that were ongoing this morning over in satellite and radar, kind of seeing them wrapped around this low pressure system. You can see a few of those dripping down to places like central Tennessee, maybe over into further northwest Alabama, or northeast Alabama, I should say. Overall, not here in North Mississippi that I've seen so far this morning. You can let me know if that changes. As we head over your next few hours, that system will continue to churn off to the east, and we're looking to stay dry and cold today and clear as well. As we head throughout your Tuesday, another cold day, even colder. So we'll talk about how much conditions cool off out there for your Tuesday morning, but just know it's another cold morning out there. Throughout the day, we'll see conditions continue to be sunny. So that, again, is some good news aside from the cooler conditions. Going into your Wednesday, we will start to see cloud cover build back into the forecast and more of a southerly wind back at play. That will help temperatures continue to warm up. Lots of clouds out there for Wednesday, but not tracking any rainfall. Again, like I said, we're going to be warming back up. So if you're tired of these cold conditions already, it was cold yesterday too, y'all. For Sunday, it's going to be like that today. If you're already sick of it, we are going to be warming back up rather quickly throughout your work week ahead. So just give it a few days, bear the cold with me, and then we'll see more sunshine and warmer conditions by the end of the week. So coming up next, we'll talk about just how cold things get before we do warm up. And of course, a full look at your 7-day forecast, all coming up after the break.
Still got 0% financing on every one of these at some term. We've got a huge cash rebate if you want to pay cash, and they're here now. They're not going to be here for long. Come to Murphy Brothers today and check out the new LS tractors.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday out there. I am meteorologist Maggie McAuley for Mississippi Live Weather. Thanks as always for starting off your Monday with us. I saw somebody put in the comments, where and when did fall occur? And I think that's absolutely hilarious because I don't know. Let me know. It feels like we went from summer or spring right to winter, right? So I don't know. Maybe we'll get some more fall-like days coming up in the next 7 days. Let's talk about it. Here's a look at Mississippi Live radar this morning, not tracking anything to slow you down in terms of rain out there. However, yes, it is still very cold. That's one thing that will slow you down this morning or make you run to your car. Maybe you'll get places a little bit faster. Here's a look over in Greenville. Beautiful ongoing sunrise, however, right now, even though temperatures are so cold, near 30 over in Greenville. A lot of us starting off in the 20s this morning. If you're just now joining us, like Kosciuszko, down into Attala County. Lots of sunshine out there this morning, but not necessarily helping those temperatures by any means. We're seeing temperatures right now, 28. You can see that feels like right below it, kind of in a little bit of a smaller print, 22. So feeling more like the low 20s out there. Some of us even feeling like the teens from places like Marshall County stretching into Alcorn County. So if you're closer to the Tennessee state line, you're feeling like the teens out there this morning. As for airport delays, the good news this morning with our region-wide airports, at least, not tracking any moderate or major delays from Memphis over into Birmingham, Atlanta, down to the coast as well, and all the way over into Dallas-Fort Worth, not tracking any major airport delays. As for your school bus forecast this morning, it is a Coats for Kids day, right? You need the coat, your kids need the coat, whether they're going to be standing waiting on the school bus or just getting in your car. It's a very cold day. They'll need it for recess. By the time you're picking them up, temperature's only going to be in the low 40s out there. Lots of sunshine, but just feeling downright cold still. Let's talk about it. High temperatures on your Monday, going to be in the 40s. So 40s today, again, low 40s by the time you're picking them up, not getting too much above that. Middle 40s from Bruce, Houston, all the way down into Columbus. Overall, just a chilly afternoon as well. This is well below average for this time of year. And then you add on the wind factor, and it's feeling more like the 30s out there for your afternoon. So feeling more like freezing all the way throughout your day ahead, even though temperatures are going to be getting in the 40s. So not a great day to get outside if you do not have to. Only thing that's going to be helping us is lots of sunshine. So sunshine sticks around all the way throughout your day ahead. Not tracking any clouds out there today, so that is some good news, I guess. As we head overnight, clear conditions stick around, allowing for our temperatures out there for your Tuesday morning to cool right back down even cooler. We'll talk about where we'll be on your Tuesday morning, but just know you're going to need the coat just like you did this morning. Going throughout the rest of your Tuesday, lots of sunshine in the forecast. You'll see those winds now coming from the south will turn southerly out there for your Tuesday. This is going to help bring in some warmer air into the mix as we head throughout the rest of the work week. Clouds do build in out there for your Wednesday, but overall I'm not tracking any rain midweek, just some clouds building into the area. Here's a look at low temperatures because I want to show you this. We're low to middle 20s out there today. Tomorrow, we're all in the low 20s. So a very cold day out the door for your Tuesday, even cooler than today. You can see my scale can't even pick it up. I got to go adjust that because it's so cold out there. But anyway, what you need to know is we're going to be colder tomorrow. So make sure to continue to grab those coats out the door. And then we start our track upward for our low temperatures. We'll be in the upper 30s on your Wednesday morning and then back in the 50s by Saturday and Sunday morning. So warmer conditions, yes, they're in the forecast. Take a look at your temperature outlook. As we head further into November, this is the 16th through the 20th, we're looking at warm air coming back into the forecast for a good portion of the central United States, from the plains, from Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, all the way into North Mississippi. So warmer air is back if you like it. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. You'll see it here. 40s today, 50s tomorrow. We're going through the decades in our temperatures over the next few days. So we got 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s by your Friday. We continue that track upward every day this week, and then eventually into the middle 70s as we head Friday into Saturday. You can see those overnight lows do get warmer after your Tuesday morning. So lows on Tuesday, low 20s, definitely cold out there, tracking warmer as we head throughout the rest of the work week. Going into your weekend, things stay dry Friday and Saturday, but Saturday night into Sunday, that's when we start to see a change up in the weather department and rain re-enters the forecast. But a good dry period nonetheless. And again, conditions getting warmer by the end of the week. So some days you can get out and enjoy it before rain does return by the back half of your weekend. Make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live again this morning at 7 and 7:30, continuing to track out these cold conditions and a few flurries up to our north. So make sure to tune in again with us at 7 and 7:30. I'll see you then.
Hi, my name is Rosie. Regional Rehab Center helps kids like me by offering speech therapy, occupational therapy, and dyslexia therapy. Your support helps so many of us get what we need to grow and succeed. Please help the Rehab Center